Hello, 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 hello. Hey, JB's still running, but I got the timing thing going here. I got time pressures. I got producers. I've got executive producers. Everybody is on my case. I got to be on time, and this is the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, what is it? Happy Wednesday. Well, actually, it is 12:30 in the morning in Vienna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. JB, I did not want to step on your shoes, but it doesn't matter anyway because they're all. This is the first part is always the fun part. It takes about 15 minutes for everybody to sort of come in. Kanga made it, and we're slipping and sliding. We are now on the other side. Great. My thing says Kanga's first, but it doesn't matter. We're all here. Hello, hello, hello. Good, 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 good. We're all going to slowly filter over here, and this is the favorite part. See who shows up. But I tell you, this is where I get to talk about the show that we just saw. I mean, man, JB was like talking about a lot of serious stuff. I mean, we'll get to that stuff a little bit later. But that's going to be a hard show for me to follow up on. JB is always fun to do a follow up, and I'm basically warming him up for the next show. Dick is following up. He says, I hit the button too slow. Okay, okay, okay. Doesn't matter. We're all here. We're all here. Jeremy made it. Great, 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 great. Subscribe, Jeremy. Now you know I'm Blackie Fitzpatrick. And it's nice we all meet there. And if anybody, hold on, who's any? I haven't seen any moderators from Gramps. If anybody wants to, I haven't said anything on the Gramps page, but I think a lot of people have subscribed here, so we'll see what happens. He was in the house, sweet, and Steph's here. How girl? Sweet, 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 like and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do all that stuff. Do all that stuff. I'm racking my brain around how I'm supposed to follow that show. That was a really good show. A lot of serious stuff going on there. It was good. It was good. Nice to meet you too, Jeremy. I think I've seen you around. If you're a friend of JB, that means you're a friend of mine, so everything is good. Denise says, boo. There's a joke from JB. The first time that JB went live, I was the first one on, and I wrote BOO, and he's like, damn, people don't like me already. They're going, boo. And I'm like, dude, man, it's just me, Blackie. He's like, oh, Blackie, hi. But I didn't have the emoji. You had the ghost thing. I was like, I have to put that's the thing. Hey, JB's in the house too. Good. So I screwed that one up. I didn't have to do the emoji thing. But I thought that when you go boo, you have to put like a lot of O's. Like when we see Tony, then we put all the O's in. Or as people are working or developing this idea of Tony, because he's like my Norm from the TV show Cheers, and no, he's great. Tony, he's up there from north from Manchester in England, and he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. And somebody was saying toe and knee, and I thought to myself, I had a brilliant idea this morning. I was like, we could like work on that and maybe not just Tony, but if we can come up with somebody else's name, maybe it's like fingers and elbow, or work with other different body part extremities, and then go to like the next major joint. I don't know, foot bones connected to the ankle bone, something like that. I have no idea. No, we got a good crowd already here. This is good. This is good. I'm really, really happy. No, I'll say it again, JB. If you didn't hear me earlier, I got to follow your show. Damn, fucking A, man. You were like getting all serious and shit. And not like serious enough to make me cry or anything, but like talking about high school memories and being bullied. I feel like I was watching Oprah Winfrey or something. It was, it was really, it was serious stuff. Because of course everybody's been on one side of the fence. And maybe some people are lucky and just avoided everything. I mean, I knew there was a smart girl in my class. I don't remember really talking to her. I don't remember anybody bullying her. I don't remember her having a boyfriend, but she did graduate the top of the class. I don't remember even what her name was, but there were people like that. But yeah, it's funny. High school, because I mean, JB, I'm a lot older than you, and but it sounds like things haven't really changed that much. Everybody's a fucking faggot and all that stuff. No, my bad luck was I always had a rock group. I was in a rock group since I was in junior high school. I got bullied until I got my first girlfriend. And then I got even more bullied because I was with the hottest girl in school. And then when in my senior year, then my band got into the newspaper, local newspapers, and we were playing decent concerts and all that stuff. Playing together with Dinosaur Jr. and a bunch of other cool groups in Western Massachusetts. And then all of a sudden, the cheerleaders were calling me up. So my mom was like, "Hey, Blackie, so girl on the phone for you." I already had a girlfriend, and I'm like, "Who is it?" And it's like, I can't say the name out loud. It's the hot cheerleader, one of the ones who her boyfriends were always bullying me. And for something, she's like, "Hey, Blackie, do you want to talk? Do you have time to talk?" And I'm like, I'm sitting with my girlfriend, but I thought to myself, this is the hottest girl in school after my girlfriend. And I'm like going, huh? No, now's not a good time. I said, why did you want to call? And she's like, oh, I just wanted to chat with you. And I said, now's not a good time. And I hung the phone up. I told my girlfriend. She said, she called you? My girlfriend was like a punk rock chick, sexy, no bra, crazy, hairspray hair with a black hair with a bleach spot, and earrings everywhere and all that crap. And okay, now I got to start reading because the gang's all here. That was only 6 minutes, and I got everybody here. Damn. The first one I'm checking out here is Haywood has a question. Blackie, who is the white-haired guy in your stream photo? I'm going to keep asking until I get my answer. Dang it. That is my good friend Jay Mascis, the lead singer and guitar player and songwriter from Dinosaur Jr. Or Isabel, my girlfriend, took that picture of us last year. They happened to be in Vienna doing a concert. And it's a cool picture, actually, because Jay, if you don't know Dinosaur Jr., Google it. Not now, after my show, or after JB's show. Or do it on 2 channels so you can go back and forth. You don't have to hear me bullshit all the time. You can listen to... the song that I always recommend is Watch the Corners. And I'd play it for you here, but I'll get banned. And a lot of people know that I did get banned, so Blackie FITZPATRICK has a 3-month break, and I'm using my real name. So for a while, who gives a shit anyway? I don't really care. Dick says, you don't chat. You just set a date and answer the phone again. Yeah, nah, I thought I was overwhelmed with guilt that like this hot girl. I think you're still talking about this weird thing. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I thought he looked familiar. When I knew him, when I still know him, obviously, but no, he's a good friend. I grew up with him. I was a teenager when I met him. My band would play with his band. His band would play with my band. Sometimes they headlined. Sometimes we headlined. That was part of my crew in high school. Yeah, when you hang out with guys like that, we weren't famous. Nobody was famous. He got lucky. His band got and they're very talented. They got real lucky, and they got their break. Not in Boston. They got their break in New York. They went to New York City. My band went to Boston. I should have followed Dinosaur Jr. That would have been a lot better. J-Dog's in the house. Sweet. And we got a good crowd here tonight. I'm still okay. But here's what I should say. I'm still reeling. It's trying to catch a breath after JB's emotional show about being bullied and all this stuff, which I thought I could forget about. But I am older than you. No, but it does suck. It does suck to be bullied. I know I have a 7-year-old daughter, as many people know. Her name is Veronica, and I hope she doesn't get bullied. Okay, but she's already, even at the young age, she's learning that sometimes kids are fucking dicks, and so my job is to try to explain to her how to handle situations like that. But good question. Hayward says, did he go white-haired at a young age? No, I think he went white-haired, I wouldn't say young. I think he went at around 40. At 40, he went, because he's a little bit older than me. He's like 7 years older than me. So he's in his 50s right now. And he's been white hair for at least, 15 years. First time I saw him, 15 years ago I saw him, and I was like, who is this band? They suck. Who's the guy with the white hair? And I was like, holy shit, that's Dinosaur Jr. Like, oh, okay. I have to get a little closer. I was like, oh shit, that's Jay Mascis. Now, Jay's one of the good guys, and I talked about this with JB before. Jay Mascis seemed like everybody here. No, I don't want to say that joke. Jay Mascis is completely autistic, fully autistic. He can't drive himself to the concerts. He can write songs. He can sing them. He can perform them. He can barely talk. It's funny because we were phone friends in high school, and I was in high school. He was in his 20s. And he was just, the way he talks is great. He's like, Blackie, And I'm like, hey, Jay, what's up? You could always recognize his voice. Watch an interview with him. You see, I'm not making this up. What are you doing? And I says, listen to music. He says, me too. What are you listening to? And I say, I don't know, whatever, right? Culture Club or something. Whatever I was listening to. Whatever new record came out. I was a DJ, so and he loved music, I love music. And he's like, I'm listening to the new album from The Damned. I don't really like it that much. The one before was better. And I don't do that many impersonations, but and yes, JB, you did have a request to do Warren Rothschild, but you missed it. You didn't read that one. I'm sure we'll see that one later, okay, guys? He was funny last night doing that one, and I picked the name Rothschild. But I can't remember who picked Warren, but it doesn't matter. We were all playing that game. JB was great. He went on. I thought I was going to bed and everything, and I was turning the computer off, and I was like, damn, he's still on? Fucking hey, man. I went to bed late last night. Yeah, JB says, yeah, I know those types. Yeah, if I talk like him all night, I'm going to bore everybody. But he's very attentive. He's super fucking smart, okay? And yeah, Warren Rothschild rules. JB says, King, I was such an ugly kid. When I played in the sandbox, the cat kept covering me up. Rodney Dangerfield. Back in the I think I know. I've heard that one before. I was such an ugly kid. When I played in the sandbox, the cat covered me up. Yeah, that's Rodney Dangerfield line. I heard that one. Rodney Dangerfield is great. Press 1 if you like Rodney Dangerfield. This is an easy game. Press 1. Press 2 if you don't know who he is. And if you don't, Google him. Rodney Dangerfield is classic American comedy. I think even British people who are watching, or Canada, or Australia, anybody who's watching, Rodney Dangerfield is super, super classic. Press 1 if you like Rodney Dangerfield. There should be an easy one for everybody. Press 2 and be honest, and you can watch it later. Rodney Dangerfield, I mean, you know, if I'm ever really JB doesn't even know him. Good, you're always the one. You didn't watch TV. You got YouTube now. Rodney Dangerfield. You're going to crack your dick up, man. Then you understand Kang Kang's humor. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, now he says he knows it. Okay. Well, you know it now because you heard Kang do the joke. Yeah, now he's doing another one. Kang. You know, I have to try to do the right. I can't do Rodney Dangerfield. You know you're ugly when it comes to a group picture and they hand you the camera. Yeah. I get no respect. I can't do his voice, so his voice is great. It's funny because one of my favorite movies, and I'm not really a huge Quentin Tarantino fan, I'll be honest with you, but Natural Born Killers was one of my favorite fucking movies. When it came out, it blew my mind. I thought if all Americans would watch this movie, it was totally anti-media, and it was a really great movie. And it was actually anti-killing and anti-guns, and it wasn't right wing, it wasn't left wing. It was anti-government. It was like totally crazy, anti-everything. And then Rodney Dangerfield, and I'm not going to tell the line just in case nobody saw that movie, but I think it got banned. I think they only played it in America for like, was it 2 weeks or 2 months? I don't know. I was in Vienna. I saw that movie in the 90s, and I thought to myself, this is like around the Rodney King Jr. time, and I thought to myself, damn, when that Rodney King Jr., Rodney King thing, I said Jr., when the Rodney King thing came out, was he a junior too? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. And then all the blacks were rioting all around American cities, and then this movie comes out, and I thought, damn, now the whites get to riot, but that never happened because they pulled it off the shelf. So the Illuminati or whoever it is were very clever to realize this movie is too good. People might figure it out. So they've been talking about that movie's fucking 25 years ago. Okay, I'm talking too much. Because I do have my bottle of wine ready. I'm glad that some people got my joke earlier. What goes great with a red Cabernet? Me. That was just a joke. Here says Rodney line to get his accent is, I tell you, I had it rough. No, he's great. He's great. My favorite joke from because I'm not really super great at memorizing jokes anymore. When I was a drummer, for some reason I can remember. When I was younger, I could remember jokes like crazy. Now I'm a singer and a songwriter, and I can't remember jokes. But my favorite one is, my wife. You guys don't want to see my wife. He says, my wife, she's a two-bagger. Everyone says, what's a two-bagger? He says, you want to know what a two-bagger is? You got to put I got to put a bag on her, and then I got to put a bag on me, just in case her bag falls off. VT Guy is in the house. I remember the two-bagger joke came out, and that was the same time around Gong Show. Sorry, JB's not getting into this old school stuff, but the Gong Show was great. And they had the unknown comic, and I really liked that stuff. We went from like a totally depressing show with JB. No, JB was kind of yin-yang. His first part of the show, everybody knows the subject matter, and JB told me I have to bring it up. But I wanted to. But the second half, it got all kind of serious a little bit, and everybody's opening up and saying, "I was bullied," or "I was a bully," or "I stayed in the middle." But I'll leave the Dick Rendell. I'll leave the other one for the halfway point. Dick Rendell, the host of Gong Show, was a spy. Incorrect. He was a drunk. That was incorrect. He was an alcoholic. I think that guy was a real alcoholic. He could have been a spy. Who the fuck knows? I think he may have owned the show too. I don't know. Like, who's that guy? Adam West. Where the fuck did he come from? All of a sudden he owns the show. Okay, Get Smart was a great show, but it's like he owned it, and then he got another TV show afterwards. And I'm like, this guy comes out of nowhere. Where do people get the money to do all? Just show up? I mean, at least to make Baywatch, David Hasselhoff had to be a fucking, do the Knight Rider embarrassing thing. JB says, yeah, I got 2 person. No, that's fine. It's fine. I was on a couple of nights ago, and I've been told that I was with Haywood and Trumpet, and I was like welling up, and I was starting to look like you. So when it comes out, it comes out. No, we're allowed to be honest. Kanga, my age, flowers scare me. No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Steph, yeah, the Gong Show was goofy. No, I watched a rerun of it, or a clip of it on YouTube the other day, just so I can remember what I saw when I was a kid. And I was like, I watched this as a kid. I mean, it's a total joke, and the guy's fucking hammered. Everybody's hammered, and the whole thing is a joke. I mean, but as a kid, I enjoyed it. I don't know, I enjoyed it. I think I watched it on reruns, so I can't imagine being a grown-up and watching it in the 60s. I saw it on reruns in the 70s. Dick Rendell's clarifying. No, I was making a joke when I said he was just a drunk. But I believe he was a spy. That's why I went into the Adam West thing. All these people. How do these guys come in here and run these shows? Like, oh, we'll give you, here's your $1 million. And so, I don't know. Yeah, I'm drinking fast because I want to get onto my red wine. VT Guy says, at Kanga, well, if you're elderly, don't go out in public naked. People will tell you to go home and iron your suit. No, people just won't. No, we talked about this the other day. VT Guy was during my nude beach conversation. So you can go out and nobody's going to say iron your suit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. VT Guy continues. Is that the show where the guy wore a paper bag on his head? Correct. The Unknown Comic was his name. And all he did was tell fucking bad jokes, and he always got the gong. It was. But when I was a kid, like he would come on, I'd be like, oh, good. Because his jokes were so childish that I thought he was funny. But when you watch it as an adult now, you go, boy, these jokes they weren't even good for kids. It wasn't like they was bad or anything. But it, like bad taste or anything. But it was just stupid. It was just totally stupid. Kanga, you're getting old when the candles cost more than the cake. Okay, so we're an antidote. JB was okay, getting a little bit somber. Not really somber, just reminiscent. My first pet died. I stepped on an ant by accident. I actually gave him a name. I called him Crawley, and then I forgot that I was playing with him, and then I stepped on him. I'm trying to make jokes. I'm not okay. Beer o'clock is finishing up in about 11 minutes. It's time for wine o'clock. And then we'll talk about something serious, right? I'm glad because I'm going to do like JP. I'm going to try to be funny in the beginning, and then I'll try to get a little bit more serious. Although at this hour, 7 o'clock in the evening, I don't think I can be serious. I have to be like with Joy and Haywood. I think it was only 2 of you guys there with me, and it was like, for me, it was 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was on a second bottle of wine, and there was 2 different bottles of wine, and it kind of was fucking with my head a little bit. And so, I'm good now. I got advice from Howard Girl. Don't mix grapes. You can mix weed. Every time I mix beer, I get a headache. But with the wine, I didn't get a headache, but I got weird. And I don't want to get weird again. And that was a line from What About Bob, if you didn't catch that one. When I mix wines, I get weird. Another great movie. I do like that movie. Drink, drink, drink. Stop talking, Blackie. Oh, I can't because I'm reading comments. Steph says, how is Isabella this evening? She's in a good mood, actually. She's chilling out in the other room. She's winding down. She had a great evening. She was with her mother and father. I was teaching, so I didn't have a chance to go, but I was invited. But they went to this really like a high-level Chinese restaurant here in Vienna, in one of the nice districts, because the dad said he hasn't had Peking duck in a long time. And this restaurant that Isabella knows, when you go to this restaurant, you can't like just make a reservation and say I'm coming on Wednesday. 2 days before, you have to make a reservation and tell them what you want, so that they prep the Peking duck exactly for you. So it was like totally like, I don't know what you call it. I've never been to a restaurant like that. Well, what are you going to have when you get here? We'll have it ready for you. Because if you just show up and say, can I have Peking duck? They're going to say, dude, man, you had to order that 2 days ago. So you can't just walk in here and get it. I don't know. I think it's kind of like a small, it's a fancy place. She said that food was great, but that cost me way too much money. She did a job for her parents the other day, helping her out with some computer stuff, and they gave her some extra money, so she kind of felt obliged. Well, I'll take you out to dinner. And yeah, exactly. VT guy says proper Chinese food is amazing. Yeah. JB knows that. Yeah. So yeah, she dropped a little bit of cash on that one, but her parents are happy and she's happy, and I'm glad she didn't bring home leftovers because I don't really like Peking duck, to be honest with you. And she got the fish, oysters, or stuff like that, and I'm not really into oysters and stuff. So, but I was like, could they bring me home some sweet and sour chicken, a little bit of rice? But no, this is one of those fancy places, Yep, love chiba food. Kanga, when I was a boy, the Dead Sea was only sick. Another old joke. Okay, well, Kanga, you're the... No, Rodney Dangerfield is great. He's really, really great. He's really super cool. Okay, I'm going to take a 10-second break. I was trying to do it in one. I can't. JB says, Blackie, advertisement. Wayfair, you got just what I need. I don't know. I don't even know. Everything for your home that you got it from me, whatever. I don't know. Correct. Jeremy says, you old fart Kanga. Correct. He's proud of it. Kanga says, middle age is when you still believe you'll feel better in the morning. Correct. Dick says, Kanga is 2 days older than dirt. Kanga started up the old jokes. Now, Kanga, I think if I remember, you're like 60 something or whatever. Hey, you're just a little bit older than me. Who cares? VT guy says 42. I don't feel that old. You're not. I'm 49. I don't feel that old. Whatever. 50 is the new 30, and everything is all changed. So 60s is nothing. I got one of my students. He just had his 70th birthday. He came to visit me here from Maine. He's a good guy from Maine, and I've been teaching him. And he came over to visit me. And he said, I'm going to have my 70th birthday. And the guy's running around like Vienna like crazy. And he said, okay, Blackie, I'm going to Hungary now. Now we're going to go here. And they did a whole European tour. He's still rocking. Not bad, huh? 70th birthday. Come to Europe. Hang out for a month. No, getting old is great. Yeah, I thought, yeah, okay, 64, yeah. No, I thought that you were 60 something. But, hey, who cares? You're still breathing. That's the most important thing, I think. I mean, my dad's 80, and 64 is the new 46. Correct. It really is, like my mother always says, it's how you feel anyway. I mean, obviously, try your best to take care of yourself. I mean, I have a special medication for my stomach. It's called beer. It really helps my stomach. And I have wine, which helps my head. So make sure you're on the right medications, you know. I buy mine at the local supermarket. Okay, good. It's getting close. It's getting close. Beer is done. Oh, I do have some breaking news. This is bad news. I wish Archie and beer were here because we always like to talk about beer for obvious reasons. I did get my favorite beer went up 10 cents a bottle. Oh. So I'm a little bit it went up. Yeah. So I thought like the inflation wasn't going to happen or whatever. Maybe it has something to do with the stock market crash, but for some reason it went up. And so now I'm paying a little bit more. So that means I have to charge my students more so I can buy beer. Steph, correct. She says beer is health food. I agree. If it's good beer, you don't get a headache from it. It's health food. For some reason, it works with my body. Maybe it doesn't work with a lot of people. I know I have Japanese friends, and they have one beer, and they're fucking hammered. Like, dude, man. It's like either slow down, or I think I'm not trying to be, because I'm not an expert in Japanese people, but I have friends, and they like try to stay away from alcohol, so they have like one beer, they're fucking rolling on the floor, like they have like fucking. I remember I'm trying to remember the name. What's that shit that Donald Trump took the other day or took last year? And they said that's why he had dry mouth. Sudafed. Yeah, I gave him one time. He had his nose. I said, "Hey, in America we take Sudafed." I gave him Sudafed. He looked like he was on heroin. I mean, he was like, fucking hey, man. Really, Jeremy, you have one beer and you're done? Damn. Are you from a... Okay. No, if you're a lightweight, that means you're a cheap date. That's cool. That's cool and everything. Maybe you're drinking it too fast. I mean, I try to drink it slow. Usually it takes me about 1.5 hours or 2 hours to drink 16 ounces. Okay, yeah, you don't drink anymore. So you're that's good. Then you're a cheap date. That's the thing. You're right, though. They don't drink, but but if you have one beer and you haven't had alcohol like ever. I mean, the first time I had beer, I didn't get drunk. I was like, oh, it's fizzy drink. It's not like it's like the first time I had Sprite. I didn't go to the whole Sprite. It's that they're just drinking way too fast. Dick Rendell, they are bad gamblers. Correct, I've heard that story. They're bad gamblers too when they get drunk. Damn bitch took a hit for the card the dealer was supposed to take. No, I've heard that joke before too. No, it is funny. Shit. Okay, well, we're going on to drinks now. Okay, it's good. We have like a good balance here. JB's clarifying. Japs can't drink. And this is not like oh, I'm promoting alcohol. I'm promoting everything, so we don't have to all be drinkers. I like taking breaks. Taking breaks is good. I mean, I quit smoking like 10 times. It's really easy. And then I start up again. So you guys can start up again if you want to. If you want to stay off, maybe your doctor says stay off, then stay off. This is confusing. Okay. Kang is giving advice to VT guy about gin and tonics. That's funny, but I'm sure Kanga has a lot of expertise in this thing. Hayward says, I used to do drugs. I still do drugs, but I used to do them too. Shoom, right over my head. Too clever for me, Hayward. No, it's like no, for health reasons. Then be smart, okay? You'll live longer, or whatever. We all think that we're healthy, and maybe we'll lose a couple of years in our old age. But if you really have a serious, obviously imminent threat, and the guy says, "Look, dude, man, you're looking at 5 years." I mean, I know if it's a problem for your body, that's different. But my doctor never told that to me. JB says, "BRB, take your time." My doctor never told it to me. I don't have a doctor. Everyone says, when I turn... Okay, here's a good one for you. This is an honest crowd. I'm 49, right? And I don't go to doctors, right? I just don't go. I don't get sick. I mean, sometimes I get a cold or whatever. But knock on wood, everything seems to be fine. And everyone says that when I'm 50 years old, I know we have some girls here too, so I can take the female perspective or the male's perspective. When I turn 50, am I supposed to get like a checkup because I'm 50. I haven't been to the doctor for like a million years. I don't see any weird things. I mean, I have been to doctors before in my life, and like when I was in my 30s, and I got like a mole somewhere, and okay, Jeremy says I should go to the doctor. Yeah, press 1. Should I go to the doctor at 50, or should I say fuck it because it'll cause me stress, and stress is a bigger killer than worrying about some bullshit. To be honest with you, I'd rather not even know about it. If like I'm gonna die, just go. I want to fall asleep and not wake up. And you go, oh, you should have went to the doctor. I fell asleep and I died in my sleep, painless. I mean, obviously, if I'm feeling, you know, pain and all that shit, then I want to, you know, then I go and check something out. But if I don't feel any discomfort or anything, someone says, oh, that looks weird. You know, like, everyone's telling me, oh, that looks weird, get it checked out. Oh, that looks weird, get it checked out. Yeah, VT guy says, no, but when I turned 40, got the finger for the first time. Hey, that's definitely saying prostitute. I don't really give a shit. What's the worst? What am I supposed to do? Die? Am I going to have like pain of the dick for like 12 agonizing years, my last years? Or how does it happen? I get dick cancer? I mean, I don't know. I really am. Here's a conspiracy theory. I think people who go to the doctor get sick. Like the flu shot. I don't agree with the flu shot. Oh, everyone says you should get the flu shot. Get the flu shot. Fuck that crap. Oh, I have to go and get tested. Fuck, and you can disagree with me. That's fine. But I'm still skating along here, and I'm in my 50th year. I'm about to start my 51st year, and I don't want to. I'm knocking on wood again. I don't want to jinx this. But I was just wondering if there's other people like me who go, fuck it, just don't go. All I'm saying is my great uncle is 102 years old. He never went to the doctor. He's still alive. He's still alive. Nobody can figure it out. He has the shittiest diet. Literally, he loves orange juice and vanilla ice cream. That is his diet. I lived with him for years when he was in his 90s. I got to clean up after him. The guy has no care in the fucking world. He reads books all day, has ice cream. He's like, if I'm going to die today, I want to die with my favorite food. He's been doing that trick for fucking 10 years. Doesn't go to the doctor. Doesn't go. He says, fuck it. Maybe I have it in my genes. It's on my mother's side. Maybe I get lucky. I don't fucking have any symptoms that tells me, oh, that's funny. Maybe Blackie should go to the doctor. Fuck it. Why? Even when in Europe, I got free healthcare, right? Why? To get checked out. Why? So they can find something? I'd rather just, yeah. I know. VT guy. Okay, now, and I can hear it. This is what I've heard. Most people are telling me you're crazy. Except in my family, everyone's kind of like, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, Trog understands ice cream diet. I mean, no, you understand the diarrhea that comes out when you have ice cream. Your whole thing, your 4 fruit groups is ice cream and orange juice. Florida orange juice. Fucking loves it. Boom! Explosion. As soon as his trousers are down, he doesn't even hit the fucking seat. It's just spray everywhere. And my job was to clean. And that's why I love him. He's my blood. But I tell you, the guy doesn't give a shit. He can still fucking read, still tell a joke. He has problems walking around. He's a little bit slow and stuff, but he doesn't want to go to the doctor. He's like, fuck it. I'm just going to die of old age. He already is old. He's 102. And I'm thinking to myself, damn. Like, you know, the funny thing is the guy has, you know, a substantial amount of money saved up. Everybody's fucking waiting for him to die for like the last 10 years, 12 years. They're all waiting. Oh, when's he going to die so we can get our cut? I'm hoping this guy lives until 126. I think that's the age where you can go up to, right? This motherfucker's going to do it. He might even break the rule book. He was in World War II, okay? He fought for America. He was in France. He was a gunner on the third one's coming in. Tony's here. So if they have something to do with you know, genes, they said it's either genes or they just really don't give a shit. And I think for my great uncle Robert is that after what he saw in World War II, he doesn't give a flying fuck anymore. He loves music, he loves reading books, and he likes orange juice and vanilla ice cream, and he likes to make the toilet fucking messy. He's not living with me anymore, but I had a phaser with him, and it was great. Now this is a good crowd for me. And on a Wednesday, no, it's good. Remember, I'm reminding everybody, this is the warm-up show for JB. JB did a little pre-show. And I'm telling, basically Kanga Kang is giving me Rodney Dangerfield jokes. and we're all trying to laugh. And my serious part was, should I go to the doctor for 50 years old? Should I go and get my checkup? I say, fuck it. I don't need to go. So I'm not going to go. I'll be honest, I'm not going to go. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I'll be dead. I'll be dead. Who cares? I've already done so much in my life. I want to die painless. I don't. If it's like painful, then I'll fucking go to the doctor. It's like if something bad is happening, okay, then I'll go and check it out. Otherwise, you know, I think it was you, Tony, a few months ago talking about, teeth pain. Brush the shit out of your tooth, salt water, whatever, clove oil. Fuck the dentist. And if it rots, fucking pull the tooth out. Okay? And then clean your fucking gums afterwards. Thank you, Jeremy. This is what I'm talking about. He says, fuck it, Alec. Blackie. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know it's an old cliche thing, but this is what, it's really is that simple. I ain't broken yet. If I break my leg, then I never broke a leg in my life. If I break my leg, or break a finger or whatever, then you go get it checked out and stuff like that. But it's like, I always thought to myself, like, if I like get a symptom, like if I people say, oh, when are you going to quit smoking, Alec? And I was like, now I'm saying Alec, when are you going to quit smoking, Blackie? And I'm like, I know my lungs are probably black. Maybe they aren't. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? They're supposed to have little hairs, take care of itself. And I lived in Florida for 8 years, salt water and breathing it in, swimming in warm water. It was like living in a sauna for 8 years. I swear I cleaned myself up. After 8 years of London, I went to Florida and cleaned it all out. And so I feel fit as a fiddle. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to go to I don't want to jinx it here. Now I'm sounding all cocky. They say, oh, don't do that. Blackie, you're projecting. Fuck off. You say whatever you want. Oh, now I'm going to project something different. Tomorrow I'm going to make $1 million. Blackie, don't do that. You're projecting. Oh, but that's for something positive. That's okay. Or is having $1 million positive? I don't know. That's a judgment. So everybody gets to make judgments. Fuck off. I'm a hippie punk. I got the hair. But I'm a hippie punk. So it means it's like live and let be. But if something bothers you, you say something. But I'm not like aggressive. We were talking about bullies earlier. It's not about beating somebody up or something like that. Starscream in the house. Starscream says, laugh out loud, you sound like my granny. Fuck you, doctors. Starscream, I am your grandmother. Okay? Fuck the doctors. My great uncle. He says, fuck it. He's 102. Fuck it. What the fuck are they going to do? Find something so they can give me a pill? I'm sorry, this is where I get cynical about. I don't know, maybe JB, I mean, he works in this orthodontist place, and he's wearing scrubs and stuff, so he's not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of going to the hospital. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna get sick if I go in there. I just think it's a waste of time. For me, it's like, why? Every time I go and get a checkup or something, they say, you're fine. I'm like, really? I smoke 3 packs of cigarettes a day. They're like, your blood pressure is great for a heavy smoker. And I'm like, well, I ride my bicycle. They're like, well, that's good. And I'm like, well, I exercise, I eat well. They're like, well, that's good. How much alcohol do you drink? And I said, a lot. And it says, usually that would show up on the blood pressure test, but for some reason with you, it doesn't. So it seems to work for me. I mean, if it's fucking you up, then of course you got to stop it. I can say it again. I'll take breaks, but I'm too old now to fuck myself up. Oh, except for the other night when I mix wines. Okay, I'm still learning. Don't mix wines. Stay with the same brand. Same thing with beer. I stopped doing shots. So JB's doing all these honey Jack Daniels or whatever he was on. And I never heard of that before. Starscream says they kill more than save. Correct. Truck says, me too, Kang, as long as I die 1 month from now. Well, my computer's got a flash. That's cool. I like that. That was weird. Never saw that one before. BT guy, it's going to be back in a bit. Take your time. We got 21 minutes before JB comes on. Yeah, you saw the flash. I just saw it now in the echo. That's weird. My computer's going haywire. Haywood. They give Stephanie's continuing. I'm reading. Hopefully, I'm not missing too much. Stephanie says they give you pills like a guinea pig and take notes. Yeah. Cure is worse than the symptom. Correct. Correct. This is damn. I mean, I've been given, when I was younger and stuff, I was like, oh, okay, I have to do all this shit. And then I realized I don't have to. I get to. And if I don't want to, that means I get to not go. So fuck it. You know, I don't care. Oh, Blackie died. Tell me it's in my sleep. Tell me when you come to heaven and meet me. Say, oh, he should have listened to us. Go to the doctor. Cheers, guys. Oh yes, so tasty. That first sip, you can taste the keg or cask, or whatever it's called. So tasty, so tasty. I'm not sure what sniff. Nah, throg. I bathed. Okay. I'm missing a little joke here. Okay. So for anybody who was watching the show before, I got 20 minutes left, so I got to get to the serious part because JB was doing like a serious thing and stuff. Press 1 if you know what freens means. Press 2 if you do not know what freens means. 1 for I know what freens means. 2 for I don't know, which means I would like to learn. Because this is a serious subject. Freens. JB told me to talk about it during my show, so I wrote it down. Okay? I take my job seriously. I wrote it down on a piece of toilet paper. Okay? I'm not joking around here. Tony doesn't know what freens means. Trog doesn't know. Good. Okay. Dick Rendell, don't give it away yet. It seems like we have more 2s than 1s. Starscream, I didn't see you on. Okay, you're. And make sure any new people here press subscribe. I am Blackie Fitzpatrick. I got banned, so I'm doing it under Alec Whittier. Steph, yeah, I knew you'd remember. So okay, we're still kind of more 2s than 1s. Because I'm going to need anybody who says 1 here, you're going to have to explain. Not yet, Kanga. Because we have a lot of 2s here, okay? I see 3 2s. Freens. Okay. Haywood, maybe that's the 4th one. You're not really correct. Okay, I got 14 watching. The other people are shy. Okay, I'll spell it for you. I think this is the correct spelling. F-R-E-E-N-S. This is what was written on JB's page, and there was a very, very serious conversation about that. And if you don't know about freens, you want to talk about conspiracy theory, you don't know about freens? Okay, everybody here who pressed 1, you got to be smarter than JB, otherwise I'll take over. But you guys start me up, and then I'll work it. Yep, no, we got a lot of 2s here, which is amazing. Freens, JB was talking, this is serious stuff. This is no joke. Use it in it, okay, everybody here who pressed 1, please explain to Starscream to use it in a definition. That would be giving a clue. And I don't know, for me, it could be an acronym if you don't know what it means. I could use it in a sentence, but that would give it away. I heard the term, didn't catch the meaning. F-R-E-E-N-S. Freens. This is serious stuff JB was talking about. You know he likes conspiracy theories and stuff, right? Okay, Kanga. Hint. Juices and smoothies, actual meaning. Tony says, it's jam, not jelly. Incorrect. I'm trying to be. JB was doing a serious show and everything. I know it sounds funny. Freens. Okay, Steph broke down. Okay, it's not that funny. But JB told me I have to say it here. But okay, it turned into a game for a little bit. Now I can try to talk about something serious. But yeah, it was a typo. Yeah, the word was greens. And if we take a close look, just to educate our audience here, the letter F and G are right next to each other. So it's actually pretty easy to figure out what a typo is, especially with everybody's phones and whatever, or me having a beer and writing too fast or something. I have an idea. And a mean sentence Starscream. No, now you know the answer. Yeah, it means greens, and it was just a typo. So there was nothing serious. But did I create a hype? I was trying to do the JB thing. He didn't tell me to do it that way, but that was my idea. Okay, let's go back and talk about being bullied in school. Nobody saw the show here before. It's funny. People are finding my show. Good. And okay, here's a better one. Because JB says he's going to come back in a little bit. Who knows who JB is? Press 1. Who doesn't know who JB is? Press 2. Because I'm going to direct you to go to JB's show in about 16 minutes. I'm just figuring out if there's anybody who actually doesn't know who JB is, because some of these names are new for me. I don't know where you found me. I thought it was through JB. Everybody should press 1. But if you don't know, forget about the 1. If you don't know who JB is, press 2. Dick Rendell, you know who Dick Rendell's lying. I'm looking for names that I don't know. I thought everybody knows who he is. But that means you missed his show. That was like the warm-up to the real one. I'm the warm-up to his real one. And he just comes on like, you know, yeah, I know, Dick's laughing. No, I know you were there. But the Starscream is the one that I don't. The Starscream, you know who JB is? Because that's the name I don't think I remember before. So maybe you're a JB fan, but now hopefully you're a Blackie Fitzpatrick fan. Okay, good. We got smiles. I'll remember to remember your name next time. I have to remind myself. Okay, press like and subscribe and ring the bell and blah, blah, blah. I am the real Blackie Fitzpatrick. Yeah, I didn't think you know who he was. So good. Follow all of us, because after this, we're all going to go over to JB's. In a short time, we're all going to go over there and continue the party. This is just, I do a 1-hour show. I'm trying to do it every day, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this, how did you find me? Because I don't know your name. How did you find me, Starscream? That's a good question. You know, they have this like world map, right? Maybe you just press Vienna, or maybe you're somebody I know from Vienna with a different name. Tell us who you are. Yeah, he's the one who screams. Yeah. JB screams. Sometimes I scream, but I try not to piss off my neighbors upstairs. But I always remember, because it is 1:16 in the morning in Vienna. Trumpet, sweet. And I always try not to piss off my neighbors or my girlfriend, but my girlfriend's still awake. And if my neighbors are sleeping, it doesn't matter, because they're foreigners and they're not going to call the police. True story. They're actually from, I think they're from Yugoslavia. Former Yugoslavia. They're really, really nice people. Really, really nice people. There's a guy and a girl up there. And they don't give it. I play music fucking late at night. Isabel and I watch Star Trek until fucking 4 in the morning sometimes. No, I don't think JB uses a Texan flag. He's from Massachusetts. I don't think JB's not the type of guy that would use a Texan flag. But yeah, they have this map thing on YouTube where you can just click on it. So if you click on Vienna, I'm probably the only guy streaming from Vienna right now. Somebody could do a test for me and figure it out. Yep, you're the only guy. It says Alec Whittier. Okay, from Denise. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know Denise. Good. Well, welcome to the Blackie Fitzpatrick show under the name Alec Whittier. And after this, and Denise knows JB. We're all gonna go over it, and then you are gonna get the surprise of your life. Because I think everybody's saying yes to you now. You are going to get a wrench. Not on my show, because I only give out a couple. No offense. I'm trying to do. You know, JB had the original idea. I'm only going to handpick a couple of people who I know from the early days. And then he started his stream, and he picked me. I was like so proud. Whoa! And then he gets fucking taken to the loony bin, and he makes everybody a mod. So that means we go to JB's show, and you're gonna get a wrench. JB's super funny. JB's super cool. He's nice. He's very intelligent. He's one of the good guys. Okay, he's one of the good guys. If there was anybody if JB and I were out at a bar in Boston and someone was trying to fuck with us, I know who would throw the first punch. It would be JB, the short guy, and I'd be the guy probably picking JB up after he got pushed to the ground. No, it's a joke. JB, he's a gentle giant, and I say that in a tough way because I wouldn't fuck with JB in a second. I know he can beat me in arm wrestling. I know that. And probably I'd have a good duel with him and I'd love to do it, play guitar together, because he's a really good guitar player. Actually, I'd like to jam with him. It'd be fun to jam with him. He's not a beginner. I'll tell you that one thing. I've been a music teacher for 30 years, and he's good. He's good. And he has good taste in music as well. And yes, it's official. JB and me have a bromance. And I've never ever used that word out loud. I just hear it on, remember, just all you're going to do is, if somebody, one of my mods, please do it. Give Starscream the link. You can just find it anyway. What is it? JB, JAYBEELE and then COVFEFE. You can't miss him if you go to just go to YouTube and search that name. But if any of my mods can put on the link, it seems like I only have a couple mods here, which is good. I like that. I like that. I like that. So 10 more minutes. I'm looking for jokes, or maybe I can come up with something brilliant. I'm not sure. After JB's show, well, the only thing I could do is say Freens. I mean, that was like a real. I mean, that made the Rodney Dangerfield shit look fucking great. Exactly. Everybody knows that. Yeah, VT guy says, so don't delete Star when she shows up at JB's. Correct. Yeah. We all pull back. No, yeah. Screams in. Your friend Denise, you're cool. Kanga says, you can on Rabbit. I'm not. See, I don't use Rabbit. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, and jam with JB simultaneously while we watch. I'll have to figure that out. What is it, rabbit.com or something like that? Was that spelling? Rabbit? I can't believe you could get rabbit.com. No, I don't have Twitter. I don't have Instagram. I don't have a lot of different things. I love YouTube because it's yeah, okay, this is what I was waiting for. Trog. Freeing Lives Matter. Correct. This is the seriousness that JB was on. Freeing Lives Matter. This is what I'm talking about. VT guy says, what's better than roses on your piano? Good question. I can't even think of many things that would be better. That sounds brilliant. Tulips on your organ. Okay. I think I have heard that joke, but I forgot it. And if anybody else forgot it, we get to hear it again. That's a good one. Tulips on your organ. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm terrible with jokes. Yeah, you guys can say them all. Kurt always has a bunch of jokes. Although I've been building him up over the last week or so, and every time he shows up, he's like drunk with some guy, and he's bragging that he's got a date with some girls, and he's not even telling you. Yeah, no, I have heard that before. VT guy, it's a good one though. I haven't heard it for a long time. Oh. Tony wrote tulips on your conch. Oh, cock. Oh, we can't say that word. Of course we can. You can spell it the right way too. COCK. So 8 more minutes. JB's coming up. Oh, okay. It's Italy. Okay. I have to copy this and paste it up later. I'll take a look at it. I think I've seen people talking about this. Maybe it was you. I know it wasn't me. Say it wasn't you. And I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to get banned anymore for playing popular music. I'll just play bad shit that nobody wants to hear. I can play my own music. That's what I'm allowed to do. So we're allowed to do that stuff. Ooh, now I have a personal link? What, did you make up a page for me? Or is this a link to you? Then I'll copy this one. Is it different than the one you gave me before? Doesn't matter. Now I'm copying this one. We're all learning. We're all learning. All roads lead to Rome. I just couldn't. I'm so close. I'm in Vienna, but I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it to Rome. No, I have been to Rome once. It's a lovely, lovely place. It's the same one. Okay, I have it now. Tony says, I ordered flour from Holland. They sent me a vibrating vagina. I'm reading this like properly. When I read small print, it said tulips from Amsterdam. Okay. I know. No, I like to read it wrong just for a laugh. I think you have a lot of misspellings in that one, Tony. But it doesn't matter anyway. You're in England, so it's a little bit late. It is 12:23, where Tony is. Remember, it's not toe, knee. It's not fingers, elbow. It's Tony. There's no 2 words. Everyone's trying to turn your name into 2 words. No. A T with a bunch of O's. No space bar. Tony. Tony clarifies. He says, I'm stupid. Correct. If you're watching this show, you got to be stupid. That's a David Letterman joke. No, we all like to, yeah, that's the one. No, I decided, not in this room. I may have to delete that message. All my mods, delete that one. It has to be Tony, not Tony. Or you put the E at the end, so he means Tony. If you want it that way, get your own show. Your name is Tony. And I think I was doing it with, trying to do it with a New York accent. I'm from Boston, so I'm pretty close, but I can't really do the New York accent. Nyack. Forget about it, Tony. No, Tony can make his own live stream, and then you can call yourself whatever you want. I can't even remember. Yeah, good. Message retracted. Thank you much. Tony, you're the first one to get a message retracted on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Congratulations. Oh, you did it yourself. Okay, you retracted. You did it. Okay, good. Now the joke's on me. I'm still learning all this crap. Deleted would mean a mod did it. You did it yourself. Good job. Good job. Forget about it. No, I like the idea of mods because it looks like I'm actually doing something serious here. It's like, oh, wow. Who is this guy? Oh, he's got some mods. It looks like a legitimate thing. People are actually writing and talking. There's only 9 people watching. None of them press like. I can't look at the thing. Everybody press like. My show's over in 4 minutes. Oh, shit, I got to get my bumper music ready and say bye-bye. But I hope JB's on. So I'm trying to teach JB. I think he's finally... JB, say hi if you're on. JB, and he admitted to it yesterday, he's not really good with time. And I'm like a drummer. He's like a guitar player. Just playing chords. Not even listening to the drummer. Yeah, I know you did it, Tony. I'm a little bit slow, too. I'm stupid. Why do you think I'm doing this show? I'm the same as you. You're watching it? Stupid. I'm doing it? Stupid. Okay? We're in the same boat here, buddy. But guitar players like, oh shit, the drummer's yelling at me. You're not playing with me. And so he's got a little bit of a guitar player-itis. And I'm like, I have drummer-itis, which means I got to be like totally on time. So I like to start, this is my anal part. It's not really anal, it's just my American part. In England, that means anal. And in Austria, everyone's like, why are you so on time, Blackie? I'm like, because in America, if you're not on time, they fire you. Actually, most jobs tell you to come 10 minutes early. Tony's saying he's going to come a little bit late for JB's show because he needs to score some drugs. Did I read that correctly? Your spelling is terrible. No, I'll be a little late, scoring some drugs. That's what he said. And then he's going to come back late. Want to make sure I read that correctly. Okay, shit, I was supposed to get my bumper music ready. Let's see here. Oh, I got a new subscriber, Beyond Your Dreams. That's a very, very pretty name. I don't know who that is. But thank you for watching. That was somebody who was watching, but didn't write anything. That's okay, it happens to the best of us. I like to, what do they call that? Lurk, right? I like to hang out and feel the room out and see what everyone's talking. Sometimes I learned this the hard way. You know, you try to come in with like a good joke, and it's like I totally missed the point. I'm like, oh shit. Or it took me so long to come up with an idea to write something that, like, I was talking about something that happened 5 minutes ago, or it's a time delay because I'm in Vienna and everybody else is on the other side of the planet and it has to go through satellites and it goes back and forth. But I'm going by my clock here, and my clock says 1:28, which says JB is coming up in about a minute and a half. So I'm going to do my bumper music, which always plays the same song, and I'm going to say, thank you so much, guys. I'm on every day. Monday to Monday, every 8 days a week. I'm like on. I do an hour show just for a laugh. If there's a special occasion or whatever, I'll go on longer or whatever. But usually I try to stay cool. It's approaching 1:30 in the morning here in Vienna. Happy Wednesday, pre-Wednesday party. You're welcome, Jeremy. This is my sign-out time because I want everybody to go over on the dot to say hi to JB for his great show. And thank you guys again for being part of a great warm-up show for me. It's always fun. I love doing it. And for now, I'll say bye. I'm going to be joining you two in the room, but I'm saying bye from Vienna. Okay, guys, it is now 1:30 in the morning. Time for JB. We'll see you over there, guys. Thank you so much again. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Bye, bye, bye.